Did,
free,
yeah.
I totally tuned in. Man, some of these players on these other teams are like, dude. I remember when I watched us play. It's the Suns, right? Is where Devin Booker plays.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Devin
I
Booker and,
was
Chris Paul.
I was just like, God, this Devin Booker guy is insane. Like he's so good.
He
and
is.
then and then I watched like the Warriors, and I saw Steve Curry, and I was like, Jesus, this guy just every time he puts the ball in the air, he's just sinking them. Like
Yeah. Doesn't even look at the net. He's like, "Did it go in? It did? It did? Okay, that's what I thought."
he like throws it in the air, and then he's already on the other half of the court, ready for everyone to come
Uh-huh.
back to him.
He's a freak. I
Yeah.
mean, he just had a record last year for most threes in a season. I forget the name, but he passed Ray Allen, and Ray
Mm.
Allen was a beast of a 3-pointer back in the day. So that was just crazy to see for this past season. But yeah, Steve Curry is going to be, in that top 50 for best players as well when he's
Hmm.
done.
I mean, I
Uh,
was watching the like the Mavericks, and Luka Doncic is like a
he's a
beast too.
beast too.
Yeah,
Hmm,
but
Jinx.
yeah, yeah, but he like even your boy Shaq was like he's trying to be like a one man team. He's trying to like run the court all by
Mhm.
himself, and it's like
Yeah.
you don't win games on your own, man. Like you gotta move the ball around, and it's like
And that's what Jordan had to figure out really quick too, because he came into a Chicago Bulls team that had a lot of older guys, and he was coming in as the younger dude that you know. And I think back in the '80s, those guys were, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and everything, so they really didn't care. But that wasn't really his scene. So when those guys were out partying and doing stuff, he was in the gym, training and blah blah blah. But he had to quickly figure out that he has to use his teammates. But he had a thing of like, hey, if I don't trust you, I'm not going to be passing you the ball. But once he knew that he can trust you on the court and he knew that you can actually make plays, that's when you earned his trust. And, again, anybody who is a Jordan fan, if they didn't see The Last Dance, highly recommend it. It's amazing. And that just gives you more into Jordan's like psyche. And the only one person that has that basketball psyche mentality that Jordan had was Kobe Bryant, rest in
yeah,
peace. He
yeah,
had that, fire that like he thought of the game in a different way, and he was in the gym 24/7 working on his game. One of the clips that I always see is like Allen Iverson always saying like, "Oh, they try to compare him and Kobe's game and everything." He's like, "Hey, I wasn't Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was the dude when we were all in the clubs. He was in the gym. He was working on his game, and that's what broke him away from everybody else because he was working on his game while we were all partying and everything." So, as great as Allen Iverson was, you know, he could have been so much better if he was that much more better in his outside duties. But then again, you really can't do too much when you're off the court. But Kobe was uh just a hungry dude that was gonna do nothing but try to win every single game. So I still can't believe to this day he's not here with us.
yeah.
I say it every time. I still can't believe he's not here with us.
That's that that was a real tragedy. Like when we heard about that, we were just like, "Oh my god, are you serious?" And like for his daughter to be in the helicopter with him like that, just
Yeah, I didn't want to believe it at first because I saw the news broke out, and I know everybody knew he had passed first. But then when the news broke out after that, his daughter was on the plane with him. That just like threw everybody through a spot, like a spin wheel. It was nuts.
yeah.
That was crazy. Because you can only imagine. we can get we don't have to get into all of it, but you can only imagine just the feelings of that. It's insane.
Yeah.
But to the guy that's the Jordan of our time, uh, you know, was Kobe Bryant, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people uh, that'll be like, well, he's no LeBron James or he's this and that. I mean, LeBron's good, but I don't think he has uh the basketball IQ that Kobe had. He's good. He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. He's gonna be one of the top 50, but he is not on the same level as Jordan and Kobe was.
Yeah, I mean, it also. Uh, I mean, he's good, right? He like LeBron is really good.
Yeah.
I think that the uh, cocky attitude like puts me off. Where he's like, yeah, I know I'm good. Whereas Kobe Bryant was just he just carried himself like a humble human being. He's just like,
Mhm.
Yeah, I work
He
hard and like I
he
try my
didn't have
best.
to say it. He just said he was basically hypothetically saying, "I don't have to say it. Just watch what I do on the court."
Yeah, exactly.
you know. So
Um,